smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you.
Hello my lovelies, this is simsfel and welcome to episode 60 of the Sims 4 Vampire Amazon series Generation 2. We are here today to gather around and attend the Heirs ball and witness the aging up of Princess Genevieve Salazar. I'm quite excited and I'm sure you guys are as well. Finally, we have the heiress becoming a woman. And yes, she's not going to become an immortal, but we call teenagers, or they go through the process of womaning, so this is her womaning. Quite exciting, which means she can start taking part in all the royal duties as a princess. And all of those amazing things relating to all of the others, the older vampiresses, learning things, training. Most importantly, she can what am I saying? I can't talk today. She can begin training to take over the crown. Obviously, she can't take over until she's an immortal, but you start training, or the royal princesses can start training as soon as they are teens, which is quite exciting for me. This means that she's going to start spending a lot more time with Clara, Lady Clara Dantalopa. But anyways, one of the biggest things that happens when a vampiress ages up into a teen is, as you guys already know, they have a big makeover. They have makeovers when they are teens and then when they become immortals or young adults. This is very exciting because the looks they have, I feel like, especially for royal children and royalty, it affects the way other people perceive them. So if you have an enemy to the kingdom, they're not going to know someone by their traits, or a queen or a monarch by their traits. They're going to just base their opinions on a person depending on how they look and how they dress and how they carry themselves. So I'm quite excited to see the makeover that the princess is going to have, even her features, what she's going to look like. I know already I can see she has crooked teeth, which is funny, but hey, I'm going to leave that be. I think their mother had the normal vampire fangs. Narcissa, all her teeth are really sharp. She has a scary vampire mouth. And then her daughter, Genevieve, has crooked teeth. Which, I mean, hey, we can't exactly fight all that. And I'm not gonna change it. I feel like that is a pretty cool quirk to have, and I'm gonna let her keep it. And I don't know if her teeth are gonna stay that way when she ages up, or it's going to change, but I guess we will see. I think they changed for Ophelia. I think when Ophelia was young, she had crooked teeth, but then when she grew up, she had, like, sharp teeth. They're all sharpened. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm quite excited. So the queen has gone ahead and actually invited over two ladies, because we haven't met all of the other women who were appointed, unfortunately. So we currently only actually know Anna Rose Coldcourt and Lady Ophelia. Actually, we know Azalia, but I don't know why it wasn't in the little, like when we were trying to invite people, Azalia wasn't there. Let's quickly have a look at who else we can invite. We're not going to invite the Forest Walker, Barveus. No, that's not going to be a thing. But she should know. Do they not know? That's just crazy to me. How do they not flippin' know? Azalia. They should know Azalia. They've met Azalia. Or maybe they haven't. I don't know. Well, Morgana's actually met Georgia, and she's met the Forest Walker. So, the Forest Walker is also pregnant. So that's quite exciting. Georgia, let's go ahead and actually invite over Georgia and the Forest Walker. I think Morgana's going to send them private invitations. And does she know? Oh, and the fairies! How are we forgetting the fairies? Well, we couldn't throw a birthday party for some reason because it said that nobody in the household is aging up, which is a blatant lie because it is the princess's birthday. But we have 5 hours, which means we can invite them over and wait for the ladies before we cut the cake. All the ladies here, as you can see, in the household, in the royal coven, they're already gathered around. So I'm just going to go ahead and invite over Cleo. So Morgana is just sending personal invitations to everyone. She is going to invite Cleo, Fiera. These are important ladies. And if it's a ball, they should definitely stick around and witness all of this. And there we go, Azalia. Right, so the ladies that we were missing, Morgana is going to go one by one, invite all of them here. Persephone is giving Princess Genevieve some last words of encouragement. I don't know if Genevieve would be nervous about something like this, about her birthday, I mean, it's the heir's ball. She's aging up. This is her womaning. It must be pretty dramatic stuff. And she is the oldest, so of course, I feel like maybe she'd be feeling a little bit nervous. But hey, with some encouragement from Persephone, I think everything will be fine. Oh no! The vampires can't come over unless we've specifically invited them. Because it's like the day. Okay, well, we're going to cancel that. What I'm going to get the queen to do instead, since everyone's like needs are up, they don't have to drink, I think. They're fine. I'll get the queen because she actually has a special group called the summoning. Yeah, she's going to summon them here, which hopefully she can do. I don't know if she'll be able to. Yeah, that might not be a thing we get to do. Darn it. Okay, I thought we could, but we need to have relationships with them. Unfortunately, we'll have to continue on with the celebrations without, it seems. Can we invite... Come on in, there we go. We're going to have to carry on the celebrations without, unfortunately, the other ladies I wanted to attend. But at least we have Anna Rose Cold Court and we have Ophelia Cavador. So, with that said... Oh no, the princess wants to go. She wants to go entertain herself. Honey, come on here. You are going to blow out the candles, become a young woman, and I'm quite excited to see how you look so that we can get the main part of the celebration out of the way and everyone can start eating. Who's the cook? This is the cook. Okay, someone from the islands is the cook. Then food should be great. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh geez, we're settling down. We're settling here. Here she goes. I'm so nervous. Oh my goodness. She's aging up. Ooh, okay. So we can randomize. Oh wow, she looks cool. Okay, we can randomize the traits now, which we couldn't do before. So actually, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and randomize the trait and see what she gets. I think that'll be pretty cool. I've always wanted to do this, but I haven't had a chance. So before I used to choose the traits because I couldn't have the option of randomizing. But now that we can, I think I'm going to randomize. I love random stuff. It makes the story so much more spicier. You know? Because if I go ahead and just choose the traits she has, I feel like, in a sense, sometimes, you never know, I could end up coming up with cliche combinations and cliche stories. If I randomize, though, I have to justify what happens and think about things, which makes it cooler. And the trait, ooh, she got the romantic trait. I like that. You know why? Because her mother is actually a romantic. Queen Narcissa had the romantic trait, I think, as well when she aged up into, not an immortal, I think when she aged up into a teenager, she had the romantic trait as well. But I think she did, but she never really acted on it. So this is quite exciting. I'm actually not sure when she got it, but I know she has a romantic trait, and she never acted on it until she was forced into a marriage with Morgana. She had a fling when she was younger with someone in the Queen's Court, but yeah, wow. This is exciting. Is she going to be like Narcissa? Is this a carbon copy that we're getting? I don't know, but I'm excited. Okay, let's see. As a result of that, I feel as though something in love would make sense. Serial romantic or soulmate. One of the two would make sense for her, wouldn't it? Soulmate or serial romantic for Genevieve. The thing is, we can always change these over. She is neat, though, and I don't know if she's aging up into, like, if she's just a careless romantic or if she's going to become someone who cherishes romance. Kind of like, I feel like her mother, in a sense, cherishes romance. So, who knows? Maybe as she's aging up, she's finding herself, she's becoming a bit more careless. I want to make her a serial romantic. Yeah. Okay. This is exciting. Okay, guys, this is Princess. I don't know if her teeth are still crooked, but this is our Princess Genevieve. Okay. Come on here, darling. Can you give us a good smile? No? You should be happy. Okay. Well, this is her. I can't see her. Hold on a second. I'm trying to look. Oh, geez. This is not working. Okay. Cleo's. Her teeth aren't crooked anymore. She got, like, the 2 fangs. I wonder if she has 4 fangs, though. She is a blonde. She looks kind of cool, though. I want to inspect her a little bit more. She's got pretty features, though. She's got pretty features. I like it. I like it. She's got a pleasant face. And I'm going to go ahead, guys, give her a beautiful makeover, and then we'll be right back to see what Princess Genevieve looks like as an official teen. Okay, so see you guys in a sec. Okay, we are back, and this here is Princess Genevieve Salazar officially made over after her womaning. I hope you guys like how she looks. When I was making her over and given her trait that she newly rolled, I kind of saw Princess Genevieve as someone who's a little bit boisterous, a little bit rebellious, wants to break out of the bounds, completely unlike how she was as a child. Well, some aspects of her steady behavior would kind of stay there, but I saw her as someone who wouldn't be afraid to kind of break the rules a little bit behind her mother's back, or behind the backs of a few of the adults, and actually do some stuff that isn't exactly considered royal or noble. I feel like she's that type of sim. I don't know if you guys see that, but I really see that for her. And as a result, I kind of see her actually becoming closer to Morgana in this period of her life. But I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. This is what I think. But let's have a look at her all around. Look at her. Isn't she just gorgeous? Also, part of, and look, her outfit, just a tad bit scandalous. I see that as part of her serial romantic sort of trait. But I did go for a turquoise, gold, white, black sort of theme. And at the back, you guys will see that she actually has this really cool tattoo sprawling down the back. Now, her mother doesn't have this, and neither did the previous royal children or her grandmother. I think Cassandra had a tattoo of her own, but basically the royals don't have tattoos that get passed down like the other royals do, or the other different bloodlines. But I feel as though Princess Genevieve just might start something. I think she got this on a whim. She just thought it was rebellious. It looked cool. But I think after her, it's going to start having a very significant meaning in terms of tracing the royal bloodline. So I like to think that because it's kind of like waves sprawling down her back, it's actually the vampire or the royal bloodline being traced through their lineage or traced down their back. And I feel like if she does indeed ascend the throne, she's going to make sure each and every one of her daughters actually carries that little tattoo. And that's if she becomes queen. But there we go. That is her. I like her. I think she looks pretty cool. Doesn't she look pretty? She looks cool. She definitely I feel as though she's a bit more rebellious. Kind of more of a tomboy-ish sort of princess than any of the others we've had before. But in terms of the rest of her outfits, let me quickly just show you guys. There we go. As I said, she has a lot of turquoise, white, gold, and bits of black. I hope you guys like that. And let me quickly show you her dark form. In her dark form, she looks like, here we go. She looks like this in her dark form. So same outfit, but or her outfits are pretty much the same, but they follow in gold, beiges, more whites, blacks, that sort of thing. She's got she's got kind of like a gingerish brown hair, and then she's got the purple eyes that her grandmother had and their ancestors and such. So there we go. That's what she looks like in her dark form. Some of her outfits are the same, but I do think I changed up the color scheme. Yeah, all her outfits are the same. I just changed up the color scheme to suit her skin tone and eye color. So there we go. Those are all her outfits. I hope you guys like that. Do let me know what you think. But I'm quite happy with how she turned out. I really wasn't sure where I was going with her. At first when I started, I thought she was going to look really menacing, like Sheba. But then she ended up kind of in between Sheba and Narcissa, looking like a little bit of a tomboy, but kind of like a seductress tomboy, and I kind of like that. I like how she turned out. But, as you can see, she's already had a whim to chat with Lady Morgana. The Queen's going ahead and actually doing her own stuff, and as you can see, oh geez, we really kind of not a whole heap of decking out, but we definitely changed up this thing to suit what Princess Genevieve used to like as a child. We had like red and white lanterns up. We have the cake in the middle, and I don't know if anyone's eaten cake. I think a few of the vampires have gone ahead to start eating cake. Oh, this is wonderful, isn't it? And I kind of felt as though we should maybe put a dance floor down somewhere and have some classical music because it is a ball. But rather than putting down a dance sort of thing, I'll just put down the music here since it is supposed to be the heiress's ball. And that way they have some of that at least. Now, where did our thing go? There we go. Just gonna move this around. Here we go, and just pop it on. Probably play some classical music. Let's see. Or even spooky music. I like spooky music. Let's change the station to classical, perhaps? I mean, classical sounds about right. I think I'll change it to spooky. Spooky is pretty cool. So let's see. Where is my spooky? Spooky music. There we go. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, nice. I can't hear anything. Can I change volume to high? Can I hear it a little bit? Yep, there we go. I like spooky music. I really like the spooky music in Sims 4. Huh. Oh, look at that! The cake's completely done. Nice. I guess everyone enjoyed that. And everyone's dancing. I'm happy. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can do some of the stuff the ladies want. But look at that! Freya's having a great time. Calliope is over here. Maybe the princess should go introduce herself to Calliope and to Anro's Cold Court. The heir's ball is also supposed to be the time where the princess is kind of officially as a grown-up introduced to the other ladies and roles throughout the kingdom, and she's supposed to start building her political connections. So I feel as though she should go speak with Lady Calliope. Where did Calliope go? Where is... Oh yeah, there. She needs to speak with Lady Calliope and also with Anro's Cold Court. And this obviously isn't her party wear, but I just wanted to show you guys what she looked like in her everyday. Maybe I should change her to a party wear. We do have 2 hours left. So I think I'll go ahead and just change her into her party wear so you guys can see that too. Is this the party wear? Yes. She has very interesting choices when it comes to clothing. A little bit more adventurous, I think. Rather than adventurous, I like to think of it as rebellious. A little bit more rebellious. And I like that. It looks cool. Look at that. Doesn't she look cute in that? I like it. Okay, she has a different sort of extravagance. Some people might think of extravagance as jewels and just really shimmering, shining stuff, or kind of like her Ursula is really extravagant, but she's got like, look at that gold work throughout a lot of her outfits, a lot of jewelry, that sort of thing. Whereas Genevieve kind of sees extravagance as being different, being unique, trying things that other people don't want to try, you know? That sort of thing. Okay. Oh, Anna Rose is feeling flirty. She's really low on social, so it's actually good that she's getting to socialize with. Might as well talk to Morgana while she's here. Chat with Lady Morgana and, yeah, heartfelt compliment and sing about the heir's ball. Nice. And brighten her day. Wonderful. See, this is what it's all supposed to be about. Now, I know I didn't do this for Cassandra back in Season 1, but we were figuring things out, and plus, a lot of the holidays we have, a lot of the things we have, the way things are done across generations change with the queens. And Sheba didn't really think of these sort of things. I feel like she was a lot less focused on her children and more focused on herself and building the kingdom, or the queendom, whereas Narcissa is very much focused on everyone in her coven. So there we go. She's not really... Narcissa's kind of the opposite. She's focused more on personal relationships rather than... And oh my goodness, it's the female forest walker and she's expectant. Look at that, guys. Look at that. She's carrying a baby forest walker. Now, obviously, we aren't going to be following the forest walkers and their bloodlines, but we'll definitely be making an effort to keep breeding them up. because they are going to be part of the mysterious forest, which needs to be renamed, and I still haven't renamed it, but they're going to be part of the mysterious forest that all the teenagers in the royal coven kind of drink from. So we're going to try and keep that up naturally, but obviously through the storyline of the forest walkers and whatever they're going through. So there we go. And we still have an important thing to do. So the heirs ball actually runs the whole day, but the dinner party is going to be over pretty soon. When it is, we're probably going to take the ladies over to the mysterious forest to get their first drinks, or kind of take part in their first hunt, which is going to be very exciting, at least for Genevieve. Everyone else is going to come with her, but it's just going to be her. Actually, no. I think we're only going to send the teenagers across, because it was supposed to be something just for the teens. So even if it's not the teens' first time doing it, we're going to send all the teens. So whenever a teen ages up, for example, even though all, like, Persephone, Ursula, Genevieve are going to have a turn now, when Freya ages up as a teen, whoever is still a teen, they're all going to go with her. It's a teenage experience. So anyways, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye. As the heirs' ball drew to a close, Princess Genevieve found herself being cornered in the royal kitchens by her mother and the other ladies. They were already speaking of Genevieve's training and the difficult transformation she would go through to one day take the throne. Lady Clara, the warrior, was more than happy to let the queen know of all the plans and regimes she had in place. She promised to especially design training days for the heir and ensure each one's completion herself. To Genevieve, who was just starting to enjoy her new body and powers, the talk of training and royal studies were very unappealing. It wasn't that she couldn't do it, she just didn't want to. The other teens in the castle were already anticipating the hunt. Ursula couldn't stop licking her fangs as she imagined flesh breaking under her bite. Even though she didn't get along with Persephone at all, Ursula was excited enough to tolerate her ramblings about how plasma had different flavors. The two gathered around a table at the banquet hall as they waited for the heir to join them. As soon as the princess could escape the immortals, she rushed out to meet her fellow youngsters. Now this was the kind of thing Genevieve wanted to get up to. Forget about royal studies and everything else, but a live hunt was all the training she felt she needed. What other reason did she need but that it was fun?